What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Guys, I know that a lot of you brothers do not like the whole fat acceptance piece. And for many men, and I think on social media, this is why guys are attracted to the late great Kevin Samuels, Andrew Tate, Fresh and Fit, because they will come out and they will challenge a lot of the things that men are afraid to talk about, right? And this is why those guys typically had some level of pushback or harsh punishment or lost platforms and things like that. Me, what I will tell you as men, knowing how things are, keep those things to yourself. I know you guys are like, well, you're scary. No, because you can't change it, right? Men got to be more intelligent. You don't like big women. I get it, right? You will let everybody know by who you're dating. D'Angelo Russell don't got to tell nobody he don't like big women. Okay? Jimmy Butler ain't got to tell nobody he don't like big women. LeBron James ain't got to tell nobody that he don't like big women. Chris Paul. All the guys that got money, for the most part, we see who they dating and why. You talk with your actions. All right? Now, there are going to be some people that are going to go ahead and start making a bully of the fat phobia situation. In this case, Candace Owens. All right? Now, Candace Owens has been going in on Lizzo for years. Talking about how she's fat, how she's this fat acceptance is ruining in America. And it's crazy. You know, men do not lie to men this other way, like the way that women are lying to women. They don't pretend that clinical obesity is beauty, which is typically true. If you're a man and you're fat, we just gonna tell you fat, right? With women, we understand that you can't do that. It's fine. As men, we like to be a little bit more direct, a lot more direct. Women being more direct like that is hurting their feelings. Some of that kind of stuff, okay? We get it. But Candace Owens showed that she was she got blocked by Lizzo. Candace Owens says this: I guess Lizzo wasn't lying when she said truth hurts. But yeah, clinical obesity is still the number one killer in America, so let's stop glorifying it. And tagged Lizzo. All right? But Isaac Hayes III, who Isaac Hayes is one of my favorite artists of all time. Okay? By the time I get to Phoenix, walk on by. I mean, come on, I love Isaac Hayes out of Memphis, right? Isaac Hayes says this: Candace Owens calling out Lizzo for blocking her as comedy when Candace Owens blocked me when I lit her ass up. She can't handle the smoke at all. Sure, obesity is a problem, but mocking overweight people is not a noble thing to do. Lizzo is absolutely in the right. She's supposed to be left alone, and I don't see anything wrong with that. Okay? He says you can be the most skinny person and have a jacked up personality and spirit, which determines your destiny in life. If you see a person struggling, why not help them? Grab a water bottle and gym shoes and be a part of the solution instead of bashing. Let me just say this, man. Like, me being 42 and me seeing how the world works and me having a clear message to the men that I want to deliver to. If Candace Owens wants to waste her time talking about how fat Lizzo is, and whenever I deal with Lizzo, I deal with it from an attitude perspective, right? I don't really deal so much with about her weight, although I will say that she typically will date guys who are not fat. Never. I've never seen her with a fat man. Okay? But the biggest issue with me is the entitlement that somebody like Lizzo has. What men have to get used to in today's time, because if you're employed, if you work for somebody, that company or companies are going to be very favorable towards women. I have talked to people who work at brands, beer brands, right? Imagine somebody like Budweiser, where most men drink it. And you'd be surprised their demographics are 18 to 35 women, which means that they're not interested in your money, so to speak, right? At least not as a primary customer. Most companies are catering towards women. So with that being the case, you have to understand that you put yourself at some level of risk talking about these things. In the reality, nothing really changes about those things. All right. And of course, Candace Owens is a hypocrite because she blocks people too. We get it. She's using Lizzo for clout. But the reality is this: single moms, baby mamas, those kind of situations that men can really avoid as long as they're doing better. You don't have to avoid. You don't have to deal with it. Like for ladies who feel that they're sexy and they're overweight, let them feel that way. Like I used to be like, you know what, man, the single moms in the black community, man, it's out of hand. We got to hold things accountable, and it's true. But the reality is this: whatever you want to do for yourself, you got to get the hell up out of there. Wherever you're going to be at, just get out of there. That's the best way to deal with it. All right. The best way to deal with anything is to improve yourself, and you don't waste your time. Even some of the chicks, man. Like I know some guys when you're getting like money, right? Girl, you don't know who you messing with, girl. That's why you broke right now. I don't like how your attitude is. You know, your attitude is this and that. And I see a lot of guys doing that, right? You know what I mean? Trying to express themselves to people. And again, I used to do stuff like that too when I was young and all that. But for the most part, man, like, who cares, man? Just get them out of there. When you in the gym, you doing well. You don't care about letting somebody know like you're fat. Like, for example, let me tell you the story. I tell you the story all the time. I have a friend, right? Big friend. His name is Andre. I won't mention his last name, but if he listens, he know what I'm talking about. He used to work with me, and I used to work in back in Folsom back in the day, right? Big dude, about 400 pounds, right? So one day he's in the Albertsons. I don't know if they still have it. It's now called Save Mart, I believe. So he's in the Albertsons, and a little kid keeps pointing at him, right? So he's there in line. Little kid keeps pointing. So the little kid comes by and says, "Hey, mister, you're fat." So he looks at the kid and he goes, well, now that we got that out the way, how are you doing? Right? Now that we got that out the way, how are you? And I just want to say that, this is very interesting because it's typically true, right? Like, now that we found out that I am fat as hell, what does that mean now? You know what I mean? I don't waste my time telling somebody like, damn, you're fat. You know what I mean? Like, or damn, you're dusty. Or damn, you're hella broke. Or damn, you're just this. Or damn, you're just that. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of guys are getting caught up. Like, man, just if the person is like that, okay, why you gonna, like, don't even waste your time? Because that's the thing, man. A lot of times guys are telling these ladies directly when the best way to let them know is to just move on with your life. You ain't need to tell them nothing. Oh, you got a bad attitude? Oh, are you rude? Oh, you're not competitive? I used to waste my time telling people that you're not competitive. It's just so easy. All right, you're not competitive. All right, I'm gonna holler at you. It's good. Let them figure it out. Let them figure this shit out. Look, you're not competitive. Here is what. Look, I'll see when I see you. Nobody here is worried about your ass. Like seriously, we're not. So now, with that going forward, because what's coming down the pike for men, man, is we don't have a whole lot of men's rights behind us, right? Candace Owens can say that because she's a woman. But if men start saying that kind of stuff, then you're going to get fired. Ain't no man going to be behind you. Trust me. Once they cancel your ass, ain't no brother's going to be there. Oh, man, you right. They won't give you $1, bro. I'm going to tell you. I done seen guys lose their platform, lose his business. Oh, man, that brother telling the truth. What does that mean? What does that mean? Guys with money would never do that. It's because it's not worth it. You're not even living that life no more. You're not dealing with them. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all the celebrity bell. We're out.